Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca nation. The action has already started. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Carlos. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
It's a promising position. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a decent clearance. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Lam. It's an early cross. Header! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Collar at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Boca Juniors are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Carlos. Lam is always looking to play quality balls. Aims beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos. It's a good-looking delivery. Oh, he's been caught napping. This looks promising. And this is Hullet. It's a mighty effort! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
Ronaldinho! And that was very necessary. Bellingham. Steve Bellingham! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! Just one goal in it now! Game on! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Boca Juniors get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Knocks it into space. Rodri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
In towards the back stick. Thuram gets it away. And that's been won straight back. Flings in across. Rijkaard. It's Bellingham. Played out to the right. He's a sharp little ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Saliba. Sends it crossfield. Early ball. That's a decent clearance. Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Boca Juniors are still behind as we reach out for half-time. It's a good spell of possession, this. And here's Roberto Carlos. That has been knocked clear. Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nicely spread. And it's Lahm. Dumfries. And he has been fouled there. It's a quick one. That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Searching pass he's played there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Oh, well played, well played. Saliba gets it clear. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Well, and the first half is done. Boca Juniors are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And we are up to the break.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Cantona. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the finish! Goal! Boca Juniors! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pull it.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Pass is just off target.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's set up one goal so far. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldinho. He is through here. And he shoots! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Juniors. Número 17.
Time then for the first
Número
substitution of the
7.
game.
Número 11.
Well, that has changed the
Número
dynamic
41.
somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving
Número
seat.
21. Número 14.
Rafinha
Número 4.
receives it in a wide
Número
position.
9.
Oh,
Número
sweet
13.
feet. And this is a chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Boca Juniors grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Delivered across. They've played it short. And the shot! They've scored! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Hullet. Great vision. Roberto Carlos picks it up, climbs up big! No mistake! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And this is Bale. Boca Juniors finding their passes. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's in it. There's the shot! Goal! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mateus threads one in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Boca Juniors have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like...